It is December 21st, 2020. I did a long version of this that ended up all in portrait mode, and mostly it was just rambling. So this is going to be a short, relatively for me, tidy update on what's going on. I am still in Belgrade. I got to spend time with some of my friends here. Not as much time as I had hoped, but at the same time, a good bit of time with some of them. And I made new friends, which has been lovely. I have greatly enjoyed it again. It's a very pretty town. It's been really good. Really good. This is my last night here. Oh, this is the private room I have at my hostel. I am tomorrow going to Tirane in Albania. I am learning Albanian. Albania allows Americans to stay for a very long time, so I have instead of staying in a hostel, I have a studio apartment rented that hopefully will be comfortable. It's between the very touristy sector and the big park with the man-made lake with a lot of walking paths through pretty nature areas. So I'm looking forward to being able to do some walks through pretty nature areas. And just enjoying going grocery shopping at the local green marts and cooking in my own little place and pretty much just following COVID restrictions and living life. As always, I really enjoy touristy stuff. I really enjoy museums, sites, history, stories, architecture, and I'm looking forward to all of these things. But like nightlife and things like that are not going to be happening. Musical events and stuff like that, of course, safety first, not going to be happening. Things are pretty locked down. They're having a spike there, but their stats of spike compared to a lot of other places isn't the same. But in any case, they've got what are supposedly fairly firm lockdown rules going on right now, but that's also the case here. But Serbia is kind of loosey-goosey on a lot of things, so I'm not sure what Albania is going to be like. I'll just have to see, but in any case, I have a really cute collection of masks going on at this point, and it keeps growing. And I'll just follow whatever rules, like usual. But I'm looking forward to just seeing Tirane, and since I'm going to be there for quite a while, I'm going to be using it as a base as COVID restrictions apply and the weather goes and time allows and stuff to venture to different areas, cities, towns, rural zones, and hopefully camping in the summer in Albania. And like I said, I'm learning Albanian just right now using internet stuffs, so I'm getting the basic politenesses, but I'm hoping to hire a tutor once I get there, because since I'm going to be there for quite some time, at least in my base, if I'm only going to be someplace a relatively short period of time, then I focus just on learning just, a few politenesses to, not be a douche in somebody else's country, like I've said before. But since I'll be there for quite a while, even though I know that, especially in the larger cities like that, people tend to be very good about English, I feel I should learn to speak the local language. So, and that's, the stuff that I've done on my own has been going very well. I've been happy to say. I've been very nervous about it because I have a difficulty with certain languages, certain types of languages, and so, but it's been going well, and I'm looking forward to hopefully actually getting some human help. You know. So tomorrow I am going to be flying a very short flight from here to Tirane. One of those cases where I'll be spending more time in the airports than on the actual flight. I get my little studio apartment. It's like 300 square feet roughly. The renter tells me that it's going to have a basic kitchen with a hob and a kettle and all that stuff, and a little balcony, and so it should be quite cute. And that's another safety factor for the COVID situation. It's going to be different not being in a hostel after so very, very long of being in some sort of co-living situation, whether it's in a hostel or in the Bangkok warehouse. So it's gonna be a little weird. I'm looking forward to it because I can cook all I want and have like not fighting over space to use a pot, or I can have my fruit for breakfast and that'll be nice. But my staying in one placeism thing is gonna be we'll see how that goes. But while I've been here in Belgrade this time, my 90 days is about up, which is why I'm moving to another location. Like I said, Albania allows Americans to stay for a very long time. I've been being very good about doing a daily morning routine. Every day that stuff has been actually open, I get up and do the same thing every morning at the same time. I've been focusing a lot on my drawing. I've been focusing a lot on trying to maintain that regularity, that schedule. I've been reading more. I'm having that before new place jitter night thing where like all my stuff is packed and it's like all ready and like there's not really anything left to do. I spent today, I had an overlap with a friend that I have made here. He's Canadian. He came back from being away, and I'm leaving out to go away. So we got together for about an hour and hung out, which was really nice. Let's see, I have gone out to like Halloween outing, various just random outings, like an expat group day and different stuff. Just dependent on risk levels here, what they are at the time and everything. What's open, what isn't, what hours, what groups are allowed, But it's been a delightful time. Like usual, I love Belgrade. It's a very charming city. I'm looking forward to Tirane. Looking forward to learning more Albanian. Looking forward to walking around new streets and new. I'm looking forward to new. I've never been there. like I said, I love all the touristy stuff. Every place that I go, I really enjoy the tourist stuff. But I also just love the day to day, because everywhere has its own flavor, its own feel, its own little quirks. And I just really love experiencing those, It's just what it's like to sit out in a different park can feel completely different one place to another. Going into the grocery can feel familiar but completely fucking different from place to place. Walking down the street, the feel of the people moving around you is just different. The shapes of buildings, the way the light falls because of them, the pace of things. So I'm looking forward to a new location, and I hope to learn Albanian. Please cross your fingers for me. I've been learning online, like I said, I think, but I need real to get any better beyond politenesses and numbers and stuff. It's been lovely being here. I'm still doing my Grumpy Cat isolation update pictures every day. Today was number 270. I'm pimping but not pimping at the same time. My Instagram, if you are curious to see my Grumpy Cat things and you're not like one of my friends or family that already sees this stuff, in March, when things really got real with the limitations of movement and lockdown hours and things in Thailand, it occurred to me that I'm not doing things. I can't go as many places. My life is like everybody's, whether to one level or another, and shifting all the time depending. I'm not moving around I'm not living like normal, a normal life pattern for me like I would. Everybody's not. Well, there's some people who are, but let's not talk about that. You know what I mean. But I realized, Grumpy goes with me everywhere, and Grumpy, if I'm not doing and going and seeing, he's stuck too. So I started, each day taking a picture of him, entertaining himself, or just hanging out somewhere, or, whether he was bored, or he was feeling silly, or he was, seeing a sight, or, whatever he happens to be doing that day, taking a picture of him doing it. And, so that's been going on. Today, 270 was the picture. So if you're curious and you're not one of my family or friends who already sees that, the 3 million places I post it each day, it's on my Instagram, where I am Rumpus Parable here too. And I'm Rumpus Parable on Facebook, but That's life. I'm in my jittery phase of the night before I go somewhere news, and I'm going to be in a studio apartment. I am learning Albanian. Albania will be my, well, specifically Tirane to begin with, is going to be my base of operations. I'm going to get settled in there, try to establish a daily routine, and then I'll explore based on what can be done, Albania in general, and gotten to see wonderful friends here in Belgrade, got to make new ones, and life has been simultaneously difficult and good. So yeah, that's a summary right there. Looking forward to seeing what Christmas and New Year's are gonna be like in Tirane. Curious about what that apartment's gonna be like when I get there tomorrow. There were some other things that I meant to discuss, but I can't think what they were. Of course, because I did not make notes before this. But I have continued to try to make videos. I've made several between this and the last one. But because of background noise and this, that, and the other, they've just been totally unusable. I'm gonna try to start doing more of a regular short videos like I used to do, just on like my outs and abouts or what's, something nifty that I've seen or done that day. For my, mostly this YouTube is then the storage of all these videos on my hard drives and my backups and stuff are for me. I just hope that other people are enjoying them too. Seeing what I'm up to, or seeing, when I do get videos of other places, something that interests them. But yeah. I've been focusing very hard on, since before I left Thailand, doing more of my drawing. I'm doing a lot of doodles. For the first time in a very long time, I'm actually working on a real drawing rather than a doodle. We'll see if I like it when it's done or not, because you never know until it's done. This week I haven't really worked on it much because there is a couple of twins who do performance act. The name of their setup, the two of them, the name of their act is the Twins Trip. Definitely say, Google, look them up. Very nice guys. Very cool little, circus performance sort of thing. Check them out. I worked on logo work for them. One of them asked me to look at the logo that they had and put out send them some ideas and stuff. And so I fiddled around with some things and spent several days this week of working on ideas for them and sending them basics so that if they like something that I made, they can use that. If there's something that interests them but that's not really how they want, they can they have something that they can point to for another artist and say, here, you can use part of this, or this idea, or not that, or they can have somebody else who is more skilled than I am, or has more of a better vision for them to work on it. So I put a lot of time this week in on that, and a few days, and So I just started working on my actual drawing again today, or yesterday. But only a little bit, because it's slow going. But I've been really focusing on getting back to doing artistic things, because that's good for me and I need that. I've also started working on my stretching again. Been really focusing on really listening to music again. How you used to in your teens, like put on headphones and like just let that be your world for a while. I've been doing that. And whether it's like when I'm awake during the day and I have time, or when I'm going to sleep at night, and really just sort of immersing myself. And that's allowed me to notice a lot of things that I either forgot about in this music, or that maybe I didn't ever notice before. And also, it's showing me things about me too, So, yeah, basically what I'm saying is that with limited hours and limited outings, even though I'm an introvert anyways, and I'm not someone who like is constantly out and about and, people and do a whole bunch, even though I am not a big outdoor, I'm still trying to, with the restrictions that the COVID situation has given, I'm trying to use those to take time to learn more, to include, I've upped my reading some. I've also changed some other everyday habits. I'm trying to use it constructively, is basically what I'm saying. When I'm not able, or I just don't have the time or the energy, or schedules don't match, or restrictions or whatever, where I can't be social, or I just plain don't feel like it because it's me, things are closed, the world as it is. I'm trying to make good use of it. Trying to kind of round myself out some more and get back in touch with parts of me that I kind of let drift away. And yeah, so I have the jitters because it's the night before I go. New place tomorrow. Never been to Tirane, never been to Albania at all. Woohoo! Wish me luck. Much caring, and I hope y'all are having, if not fun, at least, not driving each other crazy, loving your pets, being occupied, so on and so forth, getting by with the world as it is. So, Albania, and hopefully learning Albanian. But anywho, December 21st, 2020, to all my deltas and anybody else who bothers to watch this, bye bye, and take good care of you.